You'd think after having broken the game half a dozen times last episode that I would learn my lesson and avoid screwing around with the siege units, but at the same time, the question begs to be answered, can you make a mammoth tornado? If you give a mammoth 2 maces and the ability to spin, and then cheer him on, really hype him up, will he form some kind of, oh no, okay. What's up, guys, and welcome back to Totally Accurate Battle Simulator. And for today's episode, it looks like the community has gotten mods up and running for the game again, which means I get to make a whole lot of screwed up units. With your help, of course. What if we tried a thunderstorm of 50 Valkyries with thunderbolts versus an ice storm of 50 Valkyries with ice arrows? I think we all know which storm is gonna win here. I think if I had the choice of standing in a thunderstorm and getting struck by lightning, or standing in an ice storm and getting struck by ice, like, I get struck by ice every other day. I'm Canadian, it's not that big of a deal. I'm pretty sure I could triple the number of ice Valkyries and they still wouldn't stand a chance. At least it'll be a beautiful fight to watch, right? As they dive into each other? I didn't expect that. I kinda figured they would hold their little fluttering lines and fire at one another, but apparently not. They're gonna try to get up close with arrows. Surprise, surprise, the powers of a vengeful god beat a sharpened stick. Oh no, I just realized that they unlocked all of the secret units abilities now. So we can have a Valkyrie with a tree sword, or 2 tree swords. I can't imagine that's gonna go over well. Okay, we're having a bit of an issue with takeoff, but God knows I need to see all of these angry winged bushes fighting one another. 13 versus 13. Nice even fight, and dear God, the camera doesn't even know what to do right now. Oh, come on! God is gonna be pissed that all of his angels decided to pluck up his creation and hit each other with them. They're beautiful. Look at them. You can't really look at them. They're really hard to see, but especially the one that just went underground. I don't think that one's gonna sprout anew, so we may be in trouble. Oh, they're trying to fight the ground now. Why do I always break the games? I guess it's suffocated? I tried to give the longship the ability to mace spin, in the hopes that we might be able to cheer it on and make some kind of longship tornado, but instead I ended up with the world's worst Megazord. They can't all be successes. You'd think after having broken the game half a dozen times last episode that I would learn my lesson and avoid screwing around with the siege units, but at the same time, the question begs to be answered, can you make a mammoth tornado? If you give a mammoth 2 maces and the ability to spin, and then cheer him on, really hype him up, will he form some kind of, oh no, okay. That's a really big mammoth tornado. Oh my God, it's so much better than I would have expected. Oh, Snuffy, you'll never be the same. I can barely keep my eyes on you because you're so fast and I'm crying. Wow, those halflings never stood a chance. Imagine how fast those tusks are moving. Mach speed. That's a really big tornado too, so the tornado does scale with the size of the unit. Interesting. Poor stupid little cheerleaders never stood a chance either. These halflings are smart. They ran for shelter immediately. They all kind of scurried into the trees where the mammoth can't seem to fit. He can't squeak his way in there. We already killed every one of our own units. Just this, oh, there he goes. Yeah, I think oh, he got us. What? That one little hero took a dive and took out the mammoth tornado. Where'd he go? I can hear his little hobbit screams. He's definitely around here somewhere. He could be stuck in a tree or under a rock or underground for all I know. The mammoth hits hard, okay? It's game breaking. I think I saw what I wanted to see. If the size of the unit changes the size of the tornado, then would doubling the size of the mammoth double the size of the mammoth tornado? Is that too big? I think he crushed half the cheer squad. It's never too big. I'm sure everything will be fine. Come on, guys, get to cheering. You can do it. Get in there. Snuffy really needs a pick-me-up, both literally and mentally. Come on, cheer for him. What's wrong? Oh, he did a bit of a spin. He's trying to spin. He's having a very hard time. Oh, he can't get enough momentum. Oh, there he goes. There he goes. We set him off. We pulled the ripcord and his Beyblade is now flying around the dish. Holy crap. What a tornado. Wow. All right then. Does that actually scale the damage of the tornado? I don't seem to be pulling more units into it. It's just amazing to see. I mean, like, all these little 50-pound halflings are just scurrying around in the field like a sack of potatoes, but they don't have anything to worry about. They're just fighting a bunch of cheerleaders. Cheerleaders that are getting knocked off into oblivion. Oh my god, I want to give everything the ability to spin like a tornado now. Like, honestly, what unit would you not want to see spin like a tornado? Wait. So spin to win mace and spin to win are two separate abilities. I don't know if they're the same thing or not, but I might not need to give the unit the mace to make it activate and turn into a tornado. If that's the case, can I give spin to win or spin to win mace, whichever one, to Zeus? And then he keeps his lightning bolts so he can just spin into some kind of godly thunder tornado? I need to see this. Okay, well, he's breakdancing. That's not quite the tornado I was looking for. You need to cheer harder, guys. Come on. No, don't rush into battle. And he's gone downstream. He flew down the river. That wasn't really the effect I was looking for, Zeus. Even the rest of the battle doesn't know what to do now. Like, everybody's just standing around like, weren't we supposed to die to Zeus? He's gone. What now? We need more cheer squad and less river squad, okay? Can you please get cheered into? Okay, yep, we got a tornado going. But will we get lightning? Will we keep Zeus? Zeus, where'd you go? Where are you, buddy? Okay then. Turns out when you give Zeus the ability to fly, he just says, screw this, I'm going back to Olympus. How about a naked Zeus versus 100 max health naked quarterlings? For anybody who wasn't clear on what a quarterling is, it's essentially a half-sized halfling, and they're gonna be facing off against naked Zeus. I completely forgot that I could take clothes off of units in this game. And now I can do more than that. I can actually change them to whatever I want, so I can mix and match to make weird, unique units. I'm not gonna bother with that, okay? We're nice and naked like the way tabs used to be, and we're gonna see how I forgot to take the spin off of Zeus, and it's throwing my camera around. Okay, well, we don't have any cheerleaders, so it's really naked breakdancing Zeus. Hopefully that's okay. And, oh god, he is not gonna win. Right, there's no way. They have max health. He probably won't even kill one of them. They got like 30,000 health each. That's like 10 or 20 mammoths worth. I don't think he stands much of a chance. Then again, they might not do much damage. It's like a bunch of dolls jumping on him. Oh no, they have him pinned down. I don't think they're hurting him though. They're kind of just dancing on his body. I don't think anybody's died. It's just a whole lot of confusion. They get bolted down, they get back up, they run over, and they dance on him again. The loud rumbling and violent shaking is only getting worse as they further pound Zeus into the ground. I don't think this is gonna go anywhere, okay? It was a good experiment. I'm happy that I saw whatever the hell this is, but it's just never gonna end. Can you do a mace spinner with 2 king swords? I can, and quite frankly, it frightens me. You don't really realize how big that king sword is until you put it on a unit that isn't like 8 feet tall. I'm not gonna give him any cheerleaders quite yet. I don't want a king sword tornado. I wanna see if he's gonna spin around and actually use these to their full potential. Not quite. It's just a little tangled up. We can fix that though, right? We can improve on him. We can make him better, stronger, faster, more hyped up and ready for the big game. There we go, and he's gone in the water. Okay then. I'm not sure if this is the world's tiniest shield bearer or the world's most efficient shield. I love this idea because I never thought of it last episode. Right? I wanted to make a giant shield bearer so that he could block a ton of projectiles, but it turns out the shield doesn't scale with the unit. So it was just a giant holding a shield the size of a postage stamp and he got demolished. It broke the game. But now we have the exact opposite. We have one tiny guy being protected by a giant shield. So if I drop down a couple of Artemis, will he be able to survive this? Oh, okay. He's doing better than most units would. Keep it up, little guy. In about 10 years, you'll be able to start punching them underneath the dress. He keeps spinning around. The arrows are bigger than he is, but even from the back, they have a hard time hitting him because he's so tiny. I don't think he's ever gonna get there. It's only a matter of time until an arrow finally nicks him in the leg. You fought valiantly. Would a giant snake archer shoot giant snakes? We already know that changing the size of a unit doesn't change the size of its weapon, right? So a giant archer would fire a regular-sized bow and a regular-sized arrow, but the thing is, the snake archers fire units, right? The snakes are alive, they have eyes, they get attacked by the enemy, so I don't know if that unit would be bigger or not. I really couldn't resist finding out. I figured it would be really hard to tell the difference between a big snake and a small snake, so we have regular-sized snake archers, we have 1.5 times snake archers. The glitchy guy in the back is 2.5 times. I don't know if we're gonna see his snake at all. He might be too busy flying around, but either way, they all fire the same size snake. So even though they're an independent unit, they don't get affected by the size slider. Interesting. I'm wondering if there's something I can do to make them bigger. Probably not. I also don't know if we're ever gonna get Fred back. He's in snake heaven now, wherever. I can give them the ability to jump like a halfling or kick like a berserker or charge like a minotaur, but I don't think I can change the snake. Jump Thor, jump Wolverine? What the hell is that? Hold on a second. I need a hoplite that can jump like Thor and a hoplite that can jump like Wolverine. There are no Thor and Wolverine units in this game, so how exactly... You guys aren't really jumping. Huh. Okay, something to keep an eye out for. I was so caught up in the beginning of this episode adding things to the Valkyrie that I never thought that I could just take the Valkyrie's wings and add them to anything else. Like, what happens if I add wings to a Minotaur and make it just a little bit bigger for good measure? Would I get a giant flying Minotaur? Oh, we really did not need this. And the wings scale, right? They're not tiny little wings on his back. So I might be able to get wings big enough to support something like a mammoth. Oh, I like that they bounce off the ground before they start to fly. They're not the greatest. Okay then, so flying minotaurs versus flying mammoths. This is a battle that I definitely would not want to be a regular-sized unit underneath. There's just way too much sporadic spazzing meat in the air. They're all just done. No, guys, come on. You were beautiful. You were my greatest creations. Come back. You'd think I'd have learned my lesson by now, but no, we clearly need to take the longship, clear all of its weapons. Okay, we don't want any weapons screwing this up, but we're gonna give it wings and hope, where are the wings? I think the wings are pulling it down because the units are oriented weird. Okay, yeah, let's have a bunch of flying ships just screwing each other up. Are you guys actually gonna take off? We have ship takeoff. The ships are now gone. It is an oar slappy fight here out on the frozen lake. Pretty much a hockey game, right? This is what I would imagine Viking hockey would look like. This isn't what I wanted. Everything in this game needs wings. Zeus needs wings. Hopefully he doesn't fly away like Tornado Zeus. I did my best to make it so that he has his beard and hair and sandals and stuff like that. I don't know if I did a good job because things aren't labeled all that well, but that's fine. We'll make him face off against, wing dragons? Would that screw things up. They just kind of look down. Why? Okay, screw it. Are you guys gonna manage to take off? Nope. They didn't manage to take off. There's a whole lot of lightning and fire and spinning Zeuses. Zeus, did I do a decent enough job with you? I gave you a beard, but I didn't give you the Zeus beard. You look more like flying Jesus. Flying lightning Jesus to the rescue. I need to get a better look at this. Yeah, not quite what I was going for. I don't think I've screwed up the king so far this episode, so we should have some perfectly good flying kings, and they can face off against some flying jarls. They're like the kings of the Vikings. We might need a few more of them because the price difference is through the roof. Yeah, that looks okay. Let's see what happens. I love that the wings make every unit just fly into one another, and then the battle ensues in the air. Right? We got all the funny little poofy pants flying around with all of the bear-nipped bears. Yeah, even though I tried to even out the money, King is just a little too overpowered. Man, those wings are majestic. I just need to put wings on everything. I was about to end the episode there, but it just struck me that we absolutely need to have wings on halflings, quarterlings even, yeah. Tiny little mosquito-sized quarterlings flying around, just begging to get shot out of the air by an army of archers. I really doubt they're gonna be able to hit them. Their accuracy is just absolute hits. Oh, I forgot to give them clothes. So they're really just little fairies, and they are not getting picked off. You guys are doing a crap job shooting them. They're pulling you up out of the air. You guys should be worried. Okay, that's a problem. I didn't give them the Minotaur grab, did I? How'd they do that? Wait, they should only have the dive from the Valkyrie, and I guess technically the hop from the halfling. Weird. Okay, I think they're kind of thinning out the cloud there now. We have a whole lot of survivors. Why did they pick them up? I've never, like, do the Valkyries do that? I've never seen that before. And then they pile drive them through the ice. That's definitely problematic. You know what, I think that's gonna be it for this episode of Totally Accurate Battle Simulator, guys. And if there's one thing that we can take away from this video, it's that wings make everything better. If you guys want to see your recommendations in the next episode, as always, be sure to leave a comment, leave a like in the video, and I'll return for more soon. But thanks so much for watching this video, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.